Never buy a portable jump starter without doing this first. Give me a few minutes of your time, and I'll tell you which portable jump starter is best for you. Today, I have three portable jump starters, which represent three of the best-selling ones currently on the market. They also have similar specifications in terms of capacity and price level. Although one of them is priced higher than the other two, higher cost doesn't always mean better quality, which is important since many people still buy them. But you have to keep some details in mind so you don't make a mistake when buying a portable jump starter. That's what this is about. But I'm not just going to be here in my studio. I'm also going to be doing a test with one of the ones I think could be the most convenient for you. All right, let's imagine this is a boxing ring where the boxers fight. But this time, instead of having two boxers, we have three who are going to fight for the throne. Which portable jump starter is the most convenient or best for you? Here in this corner is the one with the bigger box. It's the Noco, a popular portable jump starter. In the middle is Wolfbox, another widely purchased jump starter. And here we have the Avapow, another portable jump starter that's very well known. First, let's talk about the power, the capacity. All three offer 4,000 amps of maximum current, except for one of them, this one, the biggest, the Noco, which goes a bit higher, up to 4,250. But here's the key, in the battery capacity. The Noco lags with just 6,750 milliamp hours, while the Wolfbox and the Avapow have much more, with 24,000 and 27,800 milliamp hours respectively. That means more starts per charge, and that's an important factor. Remember that. More starts per charge with these two, the Wolfbox and the Avapow. Now then, it's not just about charging a dead battery or the ability to charge a dead battery. Obviously, that's the main reason why you're going to get or buy a portable jump starter. Let's discuss the extra benefits each offers. Since it's more than just having clamps to charge a dead battery, let's talk, for example, about how many charging ports each one has, which is an important aspect. Well, a Wolfbox takes the lead in that aspect. A fast charging port, and remember this, fast charging at 65 watts. It's a USB-C port where you can charge an iPhone, for example, or an Android phone that has USB-C. It's going to be quite effective and pretty fast for charging a device like that. In addition to that, Wolfbox has two USB-A, or regular USB ports with 18 watts. That's quite a lot. Noco, which we can see is a bit bigger. What does it have? It's weaker, right? Being bigger doesn't make it more powerful or give it more features. It offers 60 watts on USB-C and two 10-watt USB-A ports, so it's somewhat behind. And Avapow? Well, Avapow is acceptable, but it doesn't have fast charging. It doesn't offer fast charging, and the packaging is very nice and all that, but it doesn't have fast charging. And here's something important to note. Wolfbox is the only one with a built-in screen, so you always know what's happening on that little screen. And watch out. It can charge more than 80% of most cell phone batteries in just 30 minutes. That's why it's called fast charging. We're back in the studio to unbox all three and review their presentation, the structure, quality, and build of each one. For that, I have this device. It's one of those inventions they made in China to make this easier, for unboxing, right? And to be able to do it here for all of you? Well, let's open the Wolfbox first. The Wolfbox comes with that presentation. Well, I really like the case. It's pretty solid. Here, obviously, are the clamps. These clamps, look, I still don't know how this one comes. I had already seen it before in another video I made. But this one has the clamps, obviously for the positive and negative terminals, and the grip. I already like it. These clamps are a bit more robust than other portable jump starters I've had the chance to try. Here you also have a charger to charge the Wolfbox. Do you have a sticker? This sticker? Here are the instructions for the Wolfbox. All the instructions. And now let's take a look at the Wolfbox. Look here with this spring, wow. It's small, it's practical. I like the structure it has here. It says Wolfbox, 4,000 amp jump starter portable starter. And look, this is the little screen to turn it on and the boost. So I really like this one. Yes, it had a 78% charge when unboxed. This is where to attach the clamps. USB-C port and regular USB port. Since it has fast charging, be careful. You can charge your iPhone or your Android there in record time, like I said, 30 minutes. Here are all the specifications. I like the build. It's lightweight and easy to carry. Oh, and obviously it has a light here, a flashlight. We turn it on, and it also has a flashing signal. And there we go, more space. Now let's open the biggest box from Elnoco. As I mentioned, being the largest doesn't necessarily mean it's the best. Here it comes. Nice. It looks like a shoebox because of how big it is. Well, I can see here that it's a bit heavier. The clamps are included. Let's take them out from here. And here we have the Noco. Oh, well, it's separated from the clamps. It's bulkier, and I don't like it. It's just not that practical. And this box, let's say, is huge. It's gigantic. I'll put it here. Let's see. It's much heavier than the Wolf box. The clamps, of course, feel stiff, much stiffer. Just look at how hard it is to open them. Much stiffer than the Wolf box. It really is heavy. It has good presentation and structure. Let's see, what's in the box here? A bag to put it in, right? Made of silky fabric. It's good and includes instructions. And its charger? Okay, and I'm missing the Abapao. We're going to open it. It looks like it has a case similar to Wolf boxes. Here is the Abapao. Okay, here are its clamps. These clamps look similar to Wolf boxes. They also feel, let's say, sturdy. Yes, this connects to the unit and it has a separation. There should be instructions here. And here you have the adapter for the cigarette lighter, okay? Is this something extra? Notice that the other one didn't have it, and here the unit is much smaller. For some, it may be more practical or convenient. But remember the specifications I mentioned. This is important. See, the pressure is good. I mean, it's not light. Let's say it's a bit lighter than the Wolf box and much less light than the Noco. It's a slightly more compact presentation. Here's its connection. I don't see... Oh, it does have a small flashlight, but it's much smaller. This one lacks a digital display like the Wolf box. See, there's the digital display. This one is the only one of the three where you know exactly how much charge it has. You have the full visual information with a digital display. This one and the Noco don't have it, so that one leads for now. And as for the light, it's a smaller light, and you turn it on from here. There we see it. We also switched to a flashing light. Now a slightly faster light. There it is. Basically the same function, but obviously the flashlight's capacity is much smaller. I didn't talk to you about Noco in terms of light. Okay, the lamp itself from Noco comes with a specific indicator for the lamp. There it turns on, and it should also have a flashing light. This is the one from Noco. And something good is that the light switch is clearly identified in the others. It's simply the same one you use to turn on the unit. You hold it down, and that's what activates the light. And this one, well, it has an additional button just for the light. The Wolf box unit is $140 and includes a 2-year warranty, which is very important. Why? Because ABAPOWL costs $1.20 less. It already costs you $120, but it only gives you 1 year of warranty. And the Noco unit costs you $350, much more expensive, and it only gives you 1 year of warranty. $350, $140, and $120. But with Wolfbox, you'll get 2 years of warranty. What do I think about Noco? Well, giving you the final verdict, I think the Noco is way too expensive for what it offers. Honestly, it's more robust, heavier, and less practical than the other two. Yes. What do I think about ABAPOWL? Although the ABAPOWL is lighter, it's missing key features. Yes, it's cheaper and all, but it only has a 1-year warranty and it doesn't have fast charging. Like I was saying, that's a feature the Wolfbox unit does have. And what do I think about Wolfbox? I think Wolfbox is the best combination of the three because of how easy it is to use, the number of features it offers you, and its overall capability. Plus, it comes with a 2-year warranty. As I said, it's double the others. And it was designed for easy portability, which makes it convenient to carry around in your vehicle. It's easy to carry. Wolfbox appears to be the clear winner among the 3 best-selling portable jump starters in this battle. And look how compact the presentation and the digital display are. Are these features or competitive advantages? Which I think are bigger than the one ABAPOWL has and the one Noco has. Another key advantage is that you can recharge this 24,000 milliamp jump starter to 80% in just 90 minutes. So it's ready for action in an hour and a half with 80% charge. In case you need it, that's a recommendation I do give you. Whether you prefer the Noco, ABAPOWL, or Wolfbox, don't wait until you're stranded. Act now. Many times we leave the vehicle lights on. And when the battery dies and we don't have a device, there's no one to help us. So don't wait to really have a tool that I consider important, if not almost essential. Keep this in your vehicle for emergencies. If it's your lady, your wife, your mom who drives, it's an excellent gift. It's really very easy to explain. To operate, that'll help her in an emergency. Very good. What happens in real life? In the most important function, which is starting a dead battery? Well, let's go out on the street with a vehicle and let's see it. And finally, do the test. We're going to use a vehicle that obviously has a completely dead battery. We're talking about this Mazda 5. Let's get inside the vehicle. We're here, and let's proceed very carefully. The vehicle is here. The battery doesn't work. We turn the key all the way. It's dead. Look. There, nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. This battery is dead. So now we're going to try the portable jump starter. I'm using the 4000 amp Wolf Box, which I've shown is best based on data, specs, and convenience. The one that takes the lead in this competition is the Wolf Box. And here I'm going to place the camera. With this mounting bracket, I can free my hands and do the rest. Demonstration, we turn it on. And here, it's at 100% charge, and now we proceed to connect it to this battery of the Mazda 5. And then first the positive terminal. And then the terminal. Negative. My camera's turning here for a moment. Let's see. Don't turn there. We're here. Okay, perfect. We do this often, no editing involved. That's it. It's already in place. There, it starts giving me a signal that the battery is very, very low. It should signal me when it says ready. Another advantage of the digital display is a signal when it's ready. But this battery is so dead, it doesn't even do that. Now, that's a safety feature, that it has this system. What we can do in that case is the boost. Many people or many portable jump starters don't have this boost, but this one does. To increase the charging power, we simply hold it down there. I keep it pressed for a few seconds, and then it says start. That means that this car, in theory, should already be ready to start. Now, if we go back in, here, let's turn it on. Perfect, now we're good. Little lights like a Christmas tree. But he started the vehicle, this Mazda 5, with the Wolf Box of 4000 amps. There's your demonstration. Real, this, let's say, look how nice. There we see that. Out of 100%, it only consumed 3% under the given load. You have plenty left for more charges. With the Wolf Box portable fixer, you can keep it there in your vehicle. It's very convenient. And it has enough charge to help you out of even more tough situations. Now let's remove it. Let's put it here for a moment. We're going to turn off the car now. There it is. Wolf Box, see how practical it is? Like I said, you can keep it in the glove box or trunk. It's a very practical little box. And while I put it away again here, in its case, it's quite practical. What I can tell you is that with a full 100% charge, you can, in theory, charge about 35 to 40 times. If you ever need it. That's quite a lot, because this unit has a higher charging capacity. Also, as you saw, it's very easy. Just plug and play, you connect it, it starts instantly, and that's what you need. That's convenience, while you're paying less than the other option, the one I showed you, the crazy one. But it has one that's much more effective. Be careful with this too. The Wolf Box can't just start a 4-cylinder Mazda 5 like this, right? But in rigorous tests, it's been used with larger vehicles, up to 10, with 10-liter engines, and it's started them without any problem, even diesel. So it's a very convenient unit. If you're interested in the Wolf Box, which I consider to have the best cost-benefit warranty ratio, and everything I've talked about, you can buy it at the link in the description. So also give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and recommend it to anyone you think should see it. I'll see you in the next video, so stay supercharged. Bye. See you. Hugs.